Look how dirty that thing is. Jeez. Man, who did that?
Who did that?
Having begun my journey as a complete novice, I rode my motorcycle across North America, Ireland, and the UK. From Europe, I'll make my way across Asia and down to Australia. New Zealand's southernmost drivable point will mark the end of my trip. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 5, A Journey Through Europe.
Oké, goedemorgen van Nijmegen, Netherlands. So basically that's good morning from Nijmegen, Netherlands, Holland. I'm actually a little bit outside of Nijmegen now, but today, you know, I've been talking about this oil leak I've had on my bike. Well, I think today we're gonna finally fix it. Yeah, I've been dripping all across the UK, I've been dripping all across France, Belgium, and now the Netherlands, and now it's time to finally fix it. Also, I have a bunch of other stuff that I've you know, sent ahead. We may get some performance upgrades, the first ever performance upgrades to the motorcycle. I'm kind of curious. I'm also a little nervous because often when you do these things and you take it away from what it was originally from the factory, well, sometimes it's not an improvement. So we'll just see what happens. And yeah, there's lots of little bits and stuff on the bike that you know, the bike needs a little love. So, and actually I'm heading towards Utrecht right now. Utrecht. And basically, someone who watches my channel reached out, and they have their own channel of their own called Dutch Builds, and they offered to let me use their garage and help work on the bike. And I'm like, wow, that sounds great to me. So yeah, his name is Jeroens, and that's where we're heading right now. So I've shipped ahead a whole bunch of stuff, and I hope it all works out. I hope everything that I ordered is in the box. So, oh yes, and of course the clutch cable. I'm quite paranoid about that, but it's been holding out, so there's a good chance I'm gonna actually make it. If there's anything that the Dutch like, it's bicycles. And so many people riding road bikes today, that, you know, the fast ones. But I have to say the infrastructure in Holland, just for traffic in general, is just really, really good. And it's so nice to see people riding bicycles everywhere. All right, we're at Jeroens' shed.
Hello, yeah.
Dutch shed builds.
Dutch shed builds.
Dutch shed builds, yeah. Actually, it's right here. And yeah, so you offered to...
You're welcome to stay.
Allow a complete stranger into your home.
Yes, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome in the shed. Everybody's welcome in the shed.
And yeah, so I shipped up a whole bunch of parts to Jeroens' place, and I have no idea what's in. I have some idea what's in the box, but I don't know everything that's in there.
Should be there.
But at least the goal is to fix the leak on the bike, and then also probably replace the clutch cable, because I've had some big issues with the clutch cable. So, all right. Well, there's the box. It's a big box of stuff.
Ooh, Christmas.
Is this?
Or is this protected?
Is it protection?
Or it's crisps?
Oh yeah, it's just paper.
Oh, right. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. So there's the chain guard. So I'll tell you the story behind the chain guard in a bit. It's a bit of a weird one. Okay, and then 2 clutch cables, and then this is a seal on the case, just in case it's leaking, but probably not.
Okay.
Lots of seals and small parts. I don't know what's in here. 2 oil filters, because these are hard to find actually. I've been using K&N filters. So, oh yeah, this is an upgraded air intake snorkel thing. So I should get a little bit more power maybe. Some oil filter seals. Oh, I got a toy.
Yeah, you always get that.
So I think that the hardest thing to fix is going to be the seals. So do you want to tackle that first?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the first thing that we need to do, which is basically the first thing we have to do every time I work on the bike, is take the skid plate off, which is 4 bolts, because I've lost some of the bolts.
Okay. There you go.
So we don't actually know where the leak is, and now I finally have a light to be able to look a little bit. I would say it's from the sprocket.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So I think there's 2 seals behind that sprocket, and then I bought this seal for the shifter. It probably should do that at the same time. Oh, it's really nice to have a shop with tools in it, because I've been looking at that spot for a long time now, and now that I just have a proper light, I can actually see, oh yeah, it's probably the sprocket, so, or the seal behind the sprocket.
And you've got carpet as well.
I know, I can just, it's so comfortable to lie down on here.
Yeah.
I'm not lying in a parking lot on some concrete.
Oh, it's so dirty here.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
The
look
bolt
how
has
much,
to come out. Has to
Look
come.
at on my finger how much is coming off there.
So maybe it is that shift shaft as well. Shall we?
Yeah, there it is. Cool. There it goes.
Oh yeah, sweet.
There it is.
Moto.
Very nice.
Now the part that neither of us have done, getting that seal out.
So this one, yeah? Or that one? Yeah, both.
Both. And I think there's another seal behind us too. So the way I've seen it done is you drill a hole in the seal, and then you thread in like a wood screw, something with a really aggressive
Yeah?
pitch to it, and then you pull it out. Okay, so we just watched a video online about how to pull the seal on the counter shaft,
It should be a spacer.
and there's a spacer in there. So if you look here, this is the seal, and this is like a spacer. So the idea is you get some channel locks and pull on that, but I feel like there's not a lot to grab onto there. Jeroen said I should have cleaned the bike before I brought it here.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, he's right.
It's not a lot to grab on. It moves.
Oh, does it? I don't think that's gonna work.
No.
So, should we watch another video? All right, video number 2 used the screw method, so we're gonna try the screw method.
It's really big.
Everybody needs a box of screws in the garage.
Yep.
All right, Jeroen refused to drill, so I'm gonna be the one to drill, I think.
Oh, stuck.
Yep. Okay.
That's strong enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, little hole. And he wiggled it.
Okay.
Yeah!
Woo!
Nice one.
Okay.
It worked.
It worked, yeah.
Hooray for YouTube. Can you take the spacer out now? Yeah, I think it's coming. Yep. There it is.
Sweet.
Nice. There's 2 things out already. That's
Yep.
nice. Just progress.
Making progress. Yeah. There's one tiny little O-ring in here. Oh, it comes out easy.
Yeah.
Still warm. Okay. So I guess from now, it's time for new parts. So we have this O-ring here. So we'll do that one first. One looks slightly stretched, and it's in, easy. Now we have to put this one in. And we'll just push it in first. Just a little tappy tap. Oh yeah,
It
you
sounds
can.
like, yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Okay, and then the spacer. These dimples were on the inside, yeah? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. We couldn't see those from.
And actually,
the
there's kind of a chamfer there, so it'll slide under the seal. The socket has some history.
outside. It does, yeah.
The socket's on an angle.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
see it.
Okay, I think it must be in all the way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. So before we put the sprocket back on, maybe we'll do the shift shaft
Yep.
seal? Okay. All right, so now we've got one set of seals done. We're gonna just do the shift shaft. I'm not actually sure if it's leaking, but I think it's probably just good to do while we're in there. So we're gonna use the same method and just screw in some some self-tapping screws, and hopefully it works. Oh yeah, it's already going in. Yeah. Oh, no, I just pulled out of the seal. Yeah. All right, we're going for a bigger screw now. Shall we watch another YouTube video?
Yes.
All right, so we watched another video. This seal is a lot more tricky. So the video says just stick a screwdriver in and lever out the seal. Jeroen found this tool, and it's actually for a spring to be able to pull a spring down. And so we're gonna try to put this under the seal and then turn it, and then try to pull a seal out.
It's got no grip.
Yeah, it's not grabbing.
What do you think, Eric?
I think we should go back to the screw method, try to screw into the metal. I don't like drilling because you can wreck the case, and the case is not easily replaceable, you know? Actually, this part of the case is just a small piece, so that's not so bad to replace.
All right.
But, you know, actually, this is a small piece. We can take the whole small piece off.
So this entire section.
Yeah, and I have the seal for this.
Why didn't they tell us that on YouTube?
Okay, since we're gonna take that cover off, we're gonna just drain the oil because, well, it's gonna come out anyways.
I always love this moment.
The moment when you get hot oil on your hand?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
There you go.
Should I take it out?
Yeah, all right, take the cover off.
Let's see if it's snake.
Yeah.
And these are actually not breaking off so far, or
Yeah, well,
stuck
it's
forever, or you need
the
to.
bike is basically 1 year old, so I hope none of that's happening.
Well, it's had a rough life so far.
Right?
You take care of it, but
baby it, yeah. I just dump it in creeks and things like that.
that's the whole thing. Yes, and oil
into
again.
the
Lovely.
into the drink. Jeroen was saying this is the newest bike he's ever worked on.
Yeah.
He works on everything from the 70s to 80s. So I'm sure he knows the struggle of breaking free rusty bolts. Hutso! Look how dirty that thing is. Jeez. Man, who did that?
Look at that. There it goes.
Oh!
Got it. Hurrah!
Great success.
Great success. That was it.
It's just press fit in there, I think. Yeah.
It's going in my trophy. Trophy. I've got all sorts of trophies here.
Just things that you
Yeah,
were
I
just
had to wrap to get out.
horrible to get out, and
This
just
was
like,
from a fender from a gold wing I replaced.
wow.
This was a carburetor I broke. It took me forever, so I kept that. So I've got all these little trophies everywhere.
All right, so now we're gonna put the seal. We decided to put the seal in before we put this whole thing back on the bike. I think that's in. A little bit of oil. Okay. Now which bolts went where?
Oh man.
All right, we got that little plate back on. It's looking a lot cleaner now. Cleaned everything up. Jeroen has got everything kind of prepared to put back together. Yeah, we'll fill it with oil and hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. So last time I put this on backwards, back in Bathurst, Canada, and I realized as I was riding, so I stopped in a parking lot. I was too embarrassed to actually film it, so I did it in a parking lot with some shame. Although I did do it in a parking lot, so at one point. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
And actually, I think in the next day of work, we're gonna replace these sprockets, but we gotta wait a little bit for the parts to come in. But we're just gonna put it back together so we can make sure the bike's not leaking anymore.
That's it.
We're just gonna do the filter quick, because, well, you may as well. Yeah, it's still pretty clean, but which way? Good. All right, so we get it all back together. I think, well, we got to get some oil, so we're gonna continue this job in the morning. All right, I'll see you then, which is for you in right now. All right, good morning. We're back in the shed, the Dutch shed,
Morning.
and yeah, we'll continue working the bike. I think first, a little bit of oil. Guess we'll find out pretty soon if it leaks or not.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna start it now. And I guess this might be somewhat the moment of truth.
Yep.
as to whether it's leaking or not. But I don't know. We'll find out.
Let's be positive.
Might need to ride it as well to get the sprocket turning.
Yeah.
The main shaft turning. So.
Yeah, where the seal is. So far, so good.
All right, so it's not leaking yet, but it may require a ride if it really does want to leak. So we'll try that out in a bit. But next, I have a new chain guard. So I'll show you exactly where that goes. So basically, this chain guard is kind of a safety thing for if the chain breaks or just to prevent stuff from getting into the chain. And well, I've got a bit of a story about this. So the reason it's missing is, well, the first bit of damage was in that mud flat in Utah by the Bonneville Salt Flats. I got so much mud stuck in the rear wheel that it actually started pushing on the chain guard. But the reason it's completely missing is actually it was never captured on film. I was on the Hebrides, and often when I'm working, I'm just in an Airbnb, I'm working, I go get groceries. So I went out to get groceries, and I had my bike cover kind of tucked into my pannier. And as I was riding along, the wind caught it and pulled it out of the pannier, and it went into the chain. And it went into the chain, and it ripped off the chain guard. And it was actually a bit of a thing when it happened. It was quite a surprise. Had to take the wheel off to get this cover out of the sprocket. And actually, a firefighter, he had been following me, and he was trying to get my attention, but I didn't realize it because he saw what was about to happen, and he saw it happen. So anyways, yeah, that's why my chain guard has been ripped off and missing. So I've got a new one here, and the bike should be safer for it. So anyways, slightly embarrassing story, but I thought I'd share that with you. This is still a little piece of the old one here. Great success. All right, so got that one done. The next one is the clutch cable. So if you remember, I popped a clutch cable in London, and well, I've been quite paranoid about this current one because it was the last one I had kind of threaded onto the bike. And that one in London was actually the second one of that model that I broke. It was a Motion Pro clutch cable. Now, I don't want to talk crap about Motion Pro, but I'm not so sure about the clutch cables. But anyhow, I'm going to go back to the Kawasaki clutch cables. I bought some clutch cables from the KLR 650 because they're a little longer, and I need a longer cable because I put these bar risers on my bike, and so the clutch cables are quite tight if I use the stock ones. So hopefully the Kawasaki cables are better. All right, so we haven't been filming because it's been so fiddly, but we got a new cable in, but now we just have to adjust kind of the pull. So there's a couple nuts on here, and just thread them back until it's tight, I suppose. I hope it's good. There's still a lot of play in there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
How does this feel?
It's completely loose.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a total idiot. We're adjusting the cable, and I'm like, nothing's happening. Why isn't anything happening? Well, I didn't connect the new cable, so he's got the new cable connected there. And I didn't actually connect it to the lever. And every time I pull the lever, like, nothing's working. Genius is at work here.
Yes.
Well, just me. This guy actually knows what he's doing. All right, well, we just ended up, we didn't film it, unfortunately. We ended up fighting with the clutch cable quite a bit. Basically, these KLR cables, they work, but they don't work with this 2024 lever. So we end up grinding this lever down. And so now I actually have two extra clutch cables, one extra KLR one, which is this one. And this is the Motion Pro one that was originally on the bike.
So I should be pretty good for clutch cables for a while. Hopefully these stock ones last a lot longer. I think they probably will. And yeah, so there's one other thing we need to do, and the front brake pads are quite low. And I've been carrying around brake pads since like what's it called, Crow's Nest, Alberta. I ordered some brake pads already way back then, about 20,000 kilometers ago maybe. So we're gonna finally put them in now. So this is the first time I'm changing the front pads. It's been over 30,000 kilometers, and coming from the mountain bike world, we usually change our brake pads multiple times per season, like depending how much you ride, 3 or 4 times. So I'm actually really impressed that these have lasted so long. Pads are out. Not much left on those. But I paid for 100% of the pad, so I'm going to use 100% of the pad.
As long as you see this line,
you're still good?
Okay, then you're good. As soon as that disappears, then you need to change them. But so you just into.
Oh, so I still have like another year left, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not where you're going. Oh,
it smells good, right?
Oh.
Okay, so just out for a little test drive with all the kind of updated parts. But I got to be careful with the front brake because it's not bedded in yet. But yeah, I'm just pretty curious to see if it is still leaking. But that's actually Jeroen up there. He's going to show me. He's got a kind of a private car wash, but the clutch feels so good right now. I looped up the lever. It's so much better now. Okay, so Jeroen works as an EMT, a paramedic, and yeah, we get to use his car wash here. So, oh, inside. I get to go inside. Okay, so is it leaking? It looks fine, no? Yeah. First class service. Oh. Jeroen's giving me crap about my dirty bike. But it's a dirt bike. It's supposed to be dirty, no? Cool. Let's see.
Still okay?
Still leak free? Oh.
That's dirt from your chain.
Yeah, think so?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a success.
That's how it is.
Hopefully.
All right, well, I think we've fixed our leak. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Very
More
much
than welcome.
appreciated.
Yeah, no problem.
So maybe you can tell people about your channel, Dutch Shed Builds.
Oh yeah, well, my channel, Dutch Shed Build, sorry. I just work on old motorcycles mainly. Suzuki, Honda, CX500s. I do a little bit of motor vlogging and yeah, biker community, things like that. Meeting people, going to Mally Mile, Bike Shed, Motor Show, things like that. And but most importantly, helping other builders out if you run into a problem or trying to get a problem fixed or something. Well, same with this.
Yeah.
You kind of help each other out with knowledge and stuff like that.
Very much appreciated.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that seal out without...
There could have been a struggle on this.
It could have been a struggle. it was already a struggle.
It was already a struggle, yeah.
So... I actually have to head back to Canada to deal with some family stuff. But I'm going to leave my bike at Jeroen's place. And when we come back, I think we'll have some more power mod parts may have arrived in the mail. So keep an eye out for that. So anyways, yeah, thank you for watching this video. And I'll have a link on the screen to either the next video or another video you might be interested in. And I'll have also link to my Patreon, which if you want early videos or you want to support my trip around the world.
Do it.
Jeroens actually a patron.
Yeah.
So
I am a patron, yeah.
Very much, thank you.
Yeah,
so
you're welcome.
anyways, we'll see you in the next video, and bye.
Bye.